Rick. How many years has this been? How many years has this been? I'm looking forward to seeing him out there. Good to see you too. And good afternoon from the Ice Ranch in Littleton, Colorado. This is the Twisted Wrister opening game here between the, I should say, defending champion of the Chassa season, the Raiders, versus the Screaming Eagles, a familiar blue and trimmed out in gold. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. Glad to be on board here for today. Let's give you some lineups here for the Screaming Eagles. In goal, number 1, Rickenbach. That's Landon Rickenbach, number 1. Number 33 is Lucas Jordan. Number 2 on defense, Austin Donaldson. Number 3, Elijah Fisher. Number 4, Eddie Chen. Number 5 is Zeke Hedden. Number 6, Jack McKiddo. Number 9 is Jackson King. Number 10 is Landon Green. Number 11 is J.D. Packard. Number 12 is Bauer Bodehane. Number 14, Lucas Scott. 15, Evan Jimenez. Number 18, Max Sutter. Number 20, Connor Politti. Number 21, Dawson Charles, the freshman. Number 22, Hoyt Sorensen. Number 23, Maddox Charles. Number 24, Drew Jenkins. And number 29, Ronan Hirschfeld. They are coached by head coach George Gwozdecki and, of course, longtime assistant Adrian Wiedemann. For Regis, you have on defense, goalies are Mark Brousseau, number 1. Number 31 is Porter Shea. Number 33, Easton Sparks. And the forwards, number 4, Nolan Williams. Number 7, Anthony Otero. Number 9, Andrew Bennick. Number 10 is Bo Payton. Number 11, Andrew Fate. Number 12, Alex Stellino. Number 15, Matthew Franzlubers. Number 19, Trey Noyce. Number 20, Dylan Nash. 28, Anderson Stein. Number 29, Alex Warrett. Number 37 is Harry Sorensen. Number 46 is Gavin Talbot. Number 81 is Avery Osgood. Number 92 is Vinny Cieslak. Number 2 on defense is Jack Daly. Number 5, Zach Lorenzo. Number 6 is Jeremy Kornmesser. Number 8, Cedar Regan. Number 13, Anders Drinden. Number 14, Liam Lynch. Number 22, Ben Klennert. And number 25 is Sam Wessel. Regis head coach Terry Ott has a state championship under his belt. That was 5 months ago when the 2 Chassa teams, and we should say these are not the Chassa teams, these are the preseason, I should say. And so you've got the Raiders versus the Screaming Eagles. So we're glad to be back on board with Shaw Hockey Productions for this tournament and this first game here. Mike Shaw on camera. We'll have all of your replays. And we are just about set to go as Ronan Hirschfeld lines up at center ice for the Screaming Eagles. as he has Hoyt Sorensen on one side. On the other side, a quick dash off the ice here for equipment. Number 3 is Elijah Fisher, and number 6 is Jack Mackinnon on defense. For the Raiders, number 12, Alex Stelino, we'll get used to these. Stelino, number 12, appears to be ready to take the face-off. Nolan Williams, number 4. On the far side is Avery Osgood, number 81. And on defense, Cedar Regan, and number 5, Zach Lorenzo. For the Raiders, we are just about ready to go. 17 minutes up on the board. And the puck is down, and the 2024-25 season is underway as Regis puts it deep into Valor's end and trying to dig out the puck over on the far side. Osgood centering feed, picked off by Jenkins, and Drew Jenkins moves it up the right wing boards, and it's set back up through center ice. A good defensive play there, because Lorenzo got a stick on it, and Valor goes to work in the Regis end, but Regis is able to break that puck out quickly, and they put it in, and a good defensive play. Getting back was Valor, but Osgood picks up the puck and takes a quick shot, first shot on goal, as Rickenbach makes that save. Meanwhile, the puck stays in the zone, and Regis moves it back over to the open side on the far side, stepping in the shot, and what a save made off Lorenzo's stick. And Rickenbach was all alone back there as Zach Lorenzo picks up that puck on the right-hand side. He had all sorts of room to move in on Rickenbach, and Rickenbach makes the save to keep it a scoreless first period. We're not even a minute into it, and a great scoring opportunity for Regis. So on the far side, Alex Warrett will take this face-off in the right-hand dot. And again, going up against Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld punches it into the corner. Hirschfeld with that big long stick, unable to control it. The puck is jammed up the boards, and reversing is Hoyt Sorensen. Sorensen moves it over to the near side corner, and the puck is hoisted up and out, tapped back down by Regis, and the puck moved over to Brennick. Brennick takes a heavy hit as the crowd, as there's a penalty on the play here, and we have an interference call to start things out. So the game starts out, and the first power play of the game is going to go to Regis, as an interference call is called here at the 15:46 mark of this first period. So the power play for Regis. Interference. And Regis sets up here at the 15:46 mark, and here we go, off the face-off. The puck is wrapped around the near side boards, up not out, as Regis is able to hold it in there. Good defensive play there by number 5, Zach Lorenzo. Lorenzo had that scoring opportunity. And there, a shot from Lorenzo is paddled down and moved into the corner. Puck moves back out to center, and Lorenzo start things out again as Williams has the puck. Williams works through center. A nice little back check there by Maddox Charles. Maddox Charles, now a sophomore, the super freshman last year. And over on the far side, the angle is cut off there as Jimenez got back for Valor. Puck is picked back up in the shot as Noyce got a piece of that one, but it was deflected and it never got through to Rickenbach. Puck goes all the way back down and to the Raiders zone. Lorenzo with the puck. Moves it back over to the right-hand side, and the puck picked off by Sorensen. Sorensen with the puck, drifting wide as he's watched there closely by Donaldson. Sorensen with the puck, still sends it back up to the point, quickly moves around the horn, back over to the near side. Puck is held up there by number 29, Warrett. Warrett with the puck, and a right-handed stick takes a shot. Sorensen tried to tap that in front, and the puck comes back out to center as Valor gets some relief with 38 seconds remaining in the power play. Picking the puck back up, move back over to Hoyt. Hoyt, with some confidence, moves it back over to the far side, spinning, and without many options there was Regan. Regan puts it into the corner. Sorensen fights off the check, back up to Regan, and Regan slides it back over, but the puck just comes out of the zone. So Regis will set things back up, and with 15 seconds remaining in the game's first power play, the Screaming Eagles have the puck. Here's a quick shot, and the first save of the game for Easton Sparks comes at the 13:50 mark. And so with only 4 seconds remaining in the Raiders' power play, it's a defensive zone faceoff. So Valor, and I didn't catch who's coming out of the box here for Valor or who was in the box, but they're coming out here in 4 seconds. And the loose puck, Sparks watches it, and the puck is sent back to center ice, and hustling back there is number 6, Mackinnon. Mackinnon yields to his defensive partner, Elijah Fisher. Back to Mackinnon, up the near side boards. Regis holds it in. Holding it there was Lorenzo. Lorenzo reverses, gets a shot. It goes wide. The puck actually got held up there in Rickenbach's jersey, it seemed like, and the puck dropped down in front of him. Meanwhile, Regis moves the puck down into the near side corner. Otero getting the business there from Elijah Fisher. Fisher has Otero pinned up against those boards. And waiting up high is Drew Fate. Fate trying to fish that puck out. And finally the puck comes back over, but the Eagles are able to maintain control and move the puck out. Quick pass. Puck has moved into the Regis zone. And Valor trying to set something up. They haven't been able to yet. Puck ricochets back into the high slot. Punch back down to a waiting number 14. That is number 14 is Lucas Scott down there for the Screaming Eagles. Scott tries to put it back down low, and Jenkins was there. Jenkins was lurking, but he couldn't get control of it. Puck comes back up to the point. Jenkins has it, moves it straight up as it's put right back down by Mackinnon, back down below the line. Mackinnon awaits. The puck is tipped, but Mackinnon rescues it. Mackinnon back to Jenkins. Jenkins shot deflects off one. Sparks makes a save. Puck back up. McKinnon's got it again. Mackinnon moves it back over to the far side. Jenkins moves into the high slot with it, working his way through a couple of Raiders, and the backhander up and over and into the netting. Quick action there so far for that was the best offensive push that the Screaming Eagles have had thus far. Sparks has been up to the task. Sparks having a conversation there with Avery Osgood. And so the face-off deep in Regis territory is fought for on the half boards. Regis is able to get it up, but not out as the battle on the half boards continues. Puck drifts there, punch there, pick back up. Here's a shot. Oh, no! It is waved off. The shot was picked up by, and I thought it was, let's see what the call was. Do we have a replay on that? That puck was picked up by Hoyt Sorensen, and Sorensen fires it into the net. I'm looking to see what it is, and it's clearly goaltender interference. And going right into the goalie. Good job for Shaw Hockey Productions keeping that and fighting for it into the corner as Maddox Charles gets it taken off the puck, and the puck moved back out to center. It's a race for it. Puck punched all the way back to the Regis line, looking for it, and it was a good thing Lorenzo got a piece of it because Valor was off to the races. That was number 29 trying to pick that puck up. That was Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld would have had daylight if he was able to get to it. Lorenzo with the puck sends one wide back behind the cage. Puck picked up over on the far side. Pad save. As that shot over on the far side, Cedar Regan got a good piece of that. Trying to work through, and the puck is sent in. Ronan Hirschfeld is offside. He was needed to get back on sides there. Hirschfeld looks to be about 6'1", 6'2", maybe. One of the taller, we don't have stats on the sizes there, but big boy. Saw him coming out of the locker room earlier. And once again, Alex Warat will take this face-off, number 29. And the puck is down. Punch back to the end wall. Continuing to battle was Brennick. Puck squirts free and over to the far side. Max Sutter has it. Sutter sauces one back out to center. Picks it back up, and working his way through is Sutter. Sutter with some daylight, but has it poked off his stick. And the shot from distance, that was Donaldson, the defenseman. Donaldson, a senior who played JV last year. Puck is picked back up, and a flyer up and around back over to the far side. One more time, Hedden's got it. Hedden puts it along the the boards, and Regis fighting for it is able to tap it back to Fate. Fate with the puck down the left-hand side, winds up, takes the shot, and a bad save. Puck into the near side corner. And waiting for it up high was the defenseman, number 14. It never came. Back over to the far side. The shot sails up and over Rickenbach's glove. As that was Liam, or I believe that was Lynch. No, that was number 6. That was Kornmesser. Pick up these names here as this game continues. Over on the far side, the puck is bounced up, and one more time held by Kornmesser. Kornmesser sends it back, and a man wide over, and it's Hoyt with a shot, and that one goes wide. Hoyt had a golden opportunity, Warrot had a golden opportunity there. Puck has moved back over to the near side. Politti's got it. Politti with his shot flies over Sparks' glove, and on the far side, keeping it alive is Packard. Puck comes back over to the near side, and a good defensive effort as Politti got upended. Sorensen did the damage on that one. And with the Screaming Eagles trying to keep the puck in, and here's a shot. It gets deflected off of the Regis shin pad, and the puck is retrieved back out to center by Fisher. Fisher moves it over to the far side, held up there by Kornmesser. Kornmesser looks for options, and he sends it up, but Eagles need to get back on sides. They do send the puck in, and on a hard forecheck, here come the Eagles. Picking it back up was Fisher. Fisher centering feed. Jenkins with the shot. Sparks with the save. Sparks hangs on to it there, and it's 0-0 in this first period. 8:59 to go in this first period. And so there you get a good look at Andrew Jenkins, who led this team last year during the regular season in scoring. I should say in the Chassis season. So Jenkins has some good experience, and he's proven himself at this level. Taking this face-off is going to be Dawson Charles. Dawson Charles is a freshman. Keep an eye on him, one of the many Charles brothers, number 21 out there. Good to see him. He's got his brother Maddox Charles out there, at least on the bench. And Dawson Charles playing this right wing here as a freshman, getting in some good action here early in this season. So Regis. Stellino will take this face-off, number 12. Stellino gets tied up with Jenkins, and the puck pokes free and into the near side corner. Eagles looking for it. Jenkins retrieves it. Jenkins with a backhand feed straight up ahead, and the shot by Eddie Chen. That one goes wide. And retrieving the puck out of the near side corner. The Raiders look to get it back out to center. Searching that puck down was Williams. Williams got sandwiched, got the puck taken off. Jenkins with a pass, but it was retrieved and picked back up by Osgood as he got back. Osgood with a spinning move, moves it back up to center ice. Puck is moved up by number 5, Lorenzo. Lorenzo's shot drifts wide of Rickenbach's glove. And on the far side, a heavy check. Over on the far side, the puck comes free, and Jenkins has it. Jenkins versus Lorenzo. Jenkins weaving. He's got a man on the far side. Jenkins with the shot. He scores. It's 1-0. Jenkins weaves his way down and beats Spark glove side low. What a shot by Jenkins. He had a man on the far side, and perhaps Sparks was thinking he was going to have to make a big push over to the far side, but Jenkins beats him. And here we get another good look at it. Jenkins walks in and from the dot takes the shot and just beat him mano-a-mano straight up. It is 1-0, and 7:57 to go. It's 1-0. And Jenkins had that puck, and it was a 2-on-1, and he started over on the left-hand side in front of the Regis bench, but he quickly weaved his way over and had Sparks moving a bit. So it is 1-0 for the Screaming Eagles here early in this contest. 7:41 to go. Sorensen with the puck. Centering feed, and it's picked off and pulled away by Hedden. Hedden moves it over to the far side, and the puck holds in as Talbot has it. Talbot trying to put it down deep. Fowler picks it back up, and Hedden's got it again. Hedden, this time, 5-5, defenseman to defenseman, and that time Lorenzo's shot has seen the distance by Rickenbach, and he holds on. Landon Rickenbach, a sophomore, number 1 out there. He's backed up by Lucas Jordan, number 33. One more time, we get a good look at Alex Warrott. Warrott playing that center position, number 29, playing up high right now. Now he tries to step in to pick up that puck. Valor was able to get it out momentarily. Rickenbach holds, punch pass there. And Valor with a dangerous pass in front, but Maddox Charles has it. Maddox Charles working his way into the zone, widens up, takes the shot, fought off by Sparks. And that one might have gone up and hit the netting. Boy, haven't seen Maddox Charles, obviously, for 5 months. He's gotten a little bit bigger, I would say. He's had a conversation with George Gwozdecki before the contest, as well as Terry Ott. George said he's put on a few pounds, beginning to get that upperclassman, or he's not even upperclassman, but beginning to get that little bit more muscle on him. So here we go. There's Maddox Charles trying to work it off the wall, unable to. And it's punched back into the corner. Pool cued in front, as having an opportunity there was Hoyt Sorensen. Sorensen, number 22 out there, working on that top line. Ronan Hirschfeld is upended. Meanwhile, the fluttering puck goes the distance as icing is waved off, and chasing back is Mackinnon. Mackinnon, who played varsity last year as a freshman, big defenseman, as the puck gets sent the distance, and icing is waved off one more time. This time, getting back for it was Regis, and Regis breaks out the puck over on the near side, picking it up as Osgood. Osgood weaving his way through, and he had a chance as that far side of the cage was open. Osgood almost hit the mark there as it was just wide. Hirschfeld with the puck, looking for relief, and the puck dies just beyond the blue line. Comes back out to center ice, and the Raiders have it. Almost poked off the puck. Politi was on the forecheck. Puck is picked back up. Moved back over, and picking it up is 25, Sam Wessel. Wessel, the defenseman, chases it back as the puck is back behind Sparks' cage. Punched back over to the near side. Picked up by Regan, and Regan moves it up the near side wall. Looking for the puck, but everybody left it back behind. The puck is put right back in, and Wessel's got it. Wessel thinks of options, sends it up the near side boards, and the puck batted down by a Valor glove, picked back up by Chen. Chen moves it over to the near side and deep into the Raiders zone. Puck is picked up, and a pair of 12. Stelino is able to get a puck back out to center, and here streaking free is Williams. Williams breaking in. Williams driving and goes up and over. And let's see what we've got here as Williams drove hard into the cage, and Rickenbach stood his ground. And here we've got a good look at it as Williams just make a strong power move. And there is Rickenbach. Rickenbach is perhaps. And are we going to have a goalie? Just it seems like he's got an equipment issue there. And we will have Lucas Jordan, number 33, stepping in while Rickenbach is at his skate, because he was over on his pad, and I think his skate blade might have come off. So let's see. Rickenbach will be 10-2 there on the Eagles bench. Lucas Jordan in goal. You got to love hockey. There's no warm-up pitches. There's no, you don't get to warm yourself up. You just get out there and play the game. You got to love it. And there, the long pass as the puck came out. You got a chance to see Dawson Charles, number 21, a good-looking freshman. And puck all the way the distance. Lucas Jordan comes out and swings it back over to the far side. Picked up by Hedden. Hedden, the defenseman, loses it there. And it's re-secured by Jenkins. Jenkins moves it back over to Dawson. Dawson with a long pass, and that puck just misses Bothane that was streaking down the right-hand side. Here comes the Raiders. Moving it back in is Nash. Nash with the puck and picks it back up and feeds it right in front. A shot and a save made by Jordan. Jordan gets that first important save in as Regis wanted to put one on him. Moving the puck, Jenkins sends it and streaking in, but unable to get to it was number 6, Mackinnon. Raiders put it in deep, and it's tapped back behind Jordan's cage. Good forecheck there by Dylan Nash, number 20. Puck comes back up to the point, poked off, and back out to center. Punched right back in by Kornmesser. Kornmesser winds it around. And the puck back behind as McKiddo's got it. Mackinnon quickly over to the far side. A backhand sauce comes back out to center into the Regis zone, and the pass looking for it right in front was number 22. That was Sorensen. Sorensen handed it right back up. Pat comes back up to the point, and the shot by Mackinnon. That one goes wide. One more time, picked up by Fisher. Elijah Fisher looks for a man over on the far side. He's got him. That's Sorensen. Sorensen back over to Charles. Charles' shot goes wide on the left-hand side. The Eagles with some good pressure, but it's finally broken out, and Fate has the puck. Drew Fate down the left-hand side. 1-on-2, takes a wide-angle shot. Chen's got it. Chen slaps at it. The puck finds the stick of Maddox Charles. Maddox Charles holding off his man, puts it right in front with one hand, and we've got a penalty. And boy, did that remind us of Maddox Charles in the state championship game last year for Valor, coming in early in the contest, and he got himself a penalty shot, did not convert on it. And boy, what a pivotal moment that almost became. And Maddox Charles coming down that right-hand side got tied up, but he had the presence of mind to be able to get a one-handed pass over to the far side as he was trying to hit Hoyt Sorensen. We got a couple of Sorensens out there, one for each team. We got Hoyt Sorensen and Harry Sorensen. I think we might have another out there. Try and pick that up, but anyway, Jenkins with the puck. Sends it back over to the near side, and let's see this this Eagles power play early in the season. These teams have only had a couple of practices, so a lot of what you're seeing here today is, from just the instincts, what they've been taught the past couple of years and the systems and everything. So, trying to put the polish on it here in this early season as we've got a giveaway with the Raiders and a backhand shot, and it's covered and held and we do have Rickenbach back in there. I didn't notice when Lucas Jordan exited, but Rickenbach got his blade fixed and he's back out there. So with 1:24 to go in the power play, the Raiders have forced a defensive zone faceoff. So taking it is Otero into the corner. And that is Anthony Otero. Anthony Otero with a man on his backside doing a yeoman's job down there, killing off some good time. Otero still gets a stick on it. The puck is moved back up to the near side, held in by Lorenzo. Lorenzo tries to work his way past and does so past Scott. Lorenzo gets stood up. But again, the Raiders with an excellent PK here, thus starting out. Lorenzo with the puck, holds up, stays onside, and the shot as he sends one up into the glove of Rickenbach. Between Lorenzo and Lucas Scott, they were a two-man band out there killing off time. Only 50 seconds remaining in this first power play for the Screaming Eagles. Alex Warrat, one more time, will take this face-off. He's a right-handed stick. Punches it into the corner, and the puck over on the far side is held up there by Sorensen. Sorensen moves it up and out, back to Sorensen. Sorensen with some speed will take the Raiders zone, works his way through three Raiders, but the puck is tipped up and re-secured by Kornmesser. Kornmesser sends it the distance, and with half a minute remaining in the power play, the Eagles will set things back up 200 feet away from their target. Again, the puck is punched right back in as a good defensive effort by Alex Warrat, playing center field out there. Puck comes back up, and Maddox Charles with some speed. Maddox Charles works his way through as he worked his way through two with some nifty mitts. Meanwhile, the puck is picked back up by Lynch. Lynch stood up. The puck pokes free and coming back to Jimenez. Puck back over to the far side, and exiting the box was number 25, Sam Wessel. He's back on the Raiders bench. Maddox Charles with a little shimmy there, creates some space. Puck into the corner, and trying to hold it up there was Charles. Charles got the younger brother, Dawson Charles, got taken off the play. Puck is picked right back up by Jimenez, gives it away. And the Raiders moving it in. Osgood, and it is offsides. That, or it might have touched up the netting, I believe. It's tough to see that. We're right on the glass line, so As I lean over, you probably get a good look at the side of my head. Mike Shaw on camera today. Glad to bring you this first action, 1-0. The Eagles over the Raiders, moving the puck in. Williams dancing, hits the brakes right on the edge of the circle. Sends it in, shot, goal, he scores. And I think Rickenbach is saying, where's the puck? And what a play. As taking that shot you saw from the near side, and Williams did a little shimmy there, and a great shot, and Rickenbach never saw it. He thought he had it. 1-1, what a play by Nolan Williams. Williams brought the puck in, did a little shake and bake, and took that shot from distance. So with 19 seconds remaining in this first period, and let's see there. I think Rickenbach is looking at the net down there saying, is there a hole on the side of this net? How did that puck go in? Well, if you're watching Shaw Hockey Productions, you've got you don't have the goalie camera. It's preseason for everyone. And with 16 seconds remaining in the period, here come the Raiders looking for more. Working the puck in is Stelino. Stelino puts it in, and it's gloved down. Rickenbach's going to hang on to that one. Rickenbach has seen enough there. He didn't like that goal, giving up that goal. Even the music is preseason here. And we're stepping up, but Hain will take the faceoff. 12 versus 12, Stelino. And in the final 3 seconds, as the Raiders have it, the wraparound, puck comes up high. The shot just before the buzzer by Cedar Regan. And that one goes wide. We are going to play half the second period, and then we will have an ice make after that. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second period. It is 1-1, Eagles, Screaming Eagles, and the Raiders. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back to the Ice Ranch for the second period here. 17 minutes up on the board as Jenkins facing off there with number 29, Alex Warret with Fate and Bennick. It's okay. And and a good heavy check trying to work his way into the zone was number 9, Brennick. Brennick got stood up, but he's okay. He's standing guard now up against the boards over on the far side. As a 5-man battle, the puck is won by the Eagles. Eagles move the puck out. Puck is picked back up by Fisher. Fisher, the defenseman, jumps into the offensive zone, takes a shot almost at the side of the cage. Almost looked like Williams' shot that he scored on. And the puck finally is settled by the Raiders as Brennick puts it in deep and Chen with some time. Puck is tipped in, but offsides apparently, as right on the line there was Bauer Bohane. If you were ever meant to be a hockey player, your name is Bauer. And so it comes all the way back just to the left-hand side of Rickenbach. Rickenbach readies, and the puck is down, and pushing forward was Stellano. But the Eagles, I got to get used to this, the Eagles send the puck the distance here. Another icing call. And Hirschfeld going up against Alex Stellino again. Alex Stellino on this top line with Avery Osgood and Nolan Williams. Osgood with the puck in the corner, dancing, avoids one, maintains control, is able to get it back up to the point. As the shot had just gone wide, Sam Wessel tried to shoot that one. Over on the far side, Cedar Regan defending. Osgood gets upended. Maybe looking for a penalty. He's not going to get it. Puck deflects and puck comes all the way back. Sitting back, Sam Wessel, the defenseman, taps it back to the point, and just stepping on was Sorensen. Hirschfeld was able to dish it back over, and Maddox Charles with it. Charles with some speed. As he dips the shoulder, gets double teamed there, but still is able to get the puck back over to the far side almost. Harry Sorensen tracks it back down, and on the far side in front of the Regis bench, Sorensen is ridden into the ditch by Jimenez. Long pass goes through everybody. That's going to be icing. Looking for that was Landon Green, the sophomore, number 10. He was up ahead of the play. Tough to come up with that puck. And so with 14:56 to go in this second period, we're going to play half of it, 17 minutes here. 8.5 minutes, we'll have the buzzer go off. And stepping in was Trey Noyce. Noyce, number 19, is taken into the corner. Puck is picked up. Otero back behind, dishes one up through the slot. Just got tipped. Held in Kornmesser. The defenseman put it back behind the cage, trying to jam it over on the side of the cage. Rickenbach has seen enough. He's going to freeze it there. He gains a whistle. And for both of these teams, this is a chance to kind of see what you think is your top players are going to play at this level, and maybe some players, looking to, they've made the cut, and see how they play up at this level. Puck comes back over to the right-hand side, and the shot drifts off the glove. A second shot from point-blank range. As Rickenbach was able to make another save. Raiders putting on some good pressure, try and hold the line, and it just gets past Sorensen. And Sparks watches it, and getting all the way back was the defenseman Kornmesser. He's taken into the corner, gives the puck up as the Screaming Eagles trying to keep it in, but the puck escapes the grasp of Austin Donaldson. Donaldson spinning, puts it right back over to Hedden. Hedden finds Donaldson again, up ice. Puck is held up by Sutter. Sutter's shot was deflected. It never got through to Sparks, and the puck returns to center. as the Screaming Eagles defenseman moving the puck from side to side, move it up ice, and there is Jimenez. Jimenez at the end of a line change sends it in deep. Politi goes chasing for it in a good defensive play by Jeremy Kornmesser. Kornmesser, number 20 out there, or number 6 out there. He's teamed up normally with Liam Lynch, number 14. So a quick change in that top line out there now for Regis. Nolan Williams, Avery Osgood, and Alex Stelano. Actually, they've changed it up a little bit. They've got Trey Noyce taking this. Or no, that is not. That is 29, Alex Warrett, I believe. Let's see if we get these numbers right. Sometimes they're hard to see out there. It is Warrett out there as he taps it with his glove. Eagles try and keep it in. Warrett battling for it, and the puck is swept aside by Easton Sparks onto the near side. Regis is able to move it up and out, and here comes Warrett. Warrett down the right-hand side. He takes the zone, sends one on, and it's held on. Rickenbach's got it. Little extra shot there as number 4, Nolan Williams, was looking for a loose puck. And he almost had it there, trying to sneak another one by Rickenbach. Rickenbach would like that one back. It's 1-1 here at the 13:05 mark. That the goals thus far scored by Andrew Jenkins and Nolan Williams, 2 veterans for their respective teams. There you saw Jenkins as he tried to boot it back behind the cage. Does so. Chen's got it. Chen looking for Jenkins, but it was on Jenkins' boot and over on the, and there is Dawson Charles. Dawson Charles. Excuse me, that is not. That is number 12, Bohane. Bohane trying to work his way into the zone. And the puck is picked up that time by Dawson Charles. Punched all the way back up. Chen's shot. Osgood feels that one as he sacrifices the body. Play continues. And Osgood still down on the ice as the Eagles have it, and trying to make a shot there was Jenkins through the legs. Loose puck. And the puck finally comes up, and there getting into the action was Dawson Charles. Why not? And Avery Osgood is on the ice in some pain here. And Avery Osgood, number 81, really took that puck probably in a vulnerable spot. And boy, he was down. And so Osgood to the bench. Gets a help. And you saw the officials keep the play moving as the Screaming Eagles had possession and had a scoring opportunity. It wasn't until Regis had somewhat control of the puck. And we've got a penalty out there. And so the Eagles are back on the power play. One more time, Maddox Charles quarterbacking the shot by Jenkins, and it rims around and up and out. So the second power play of the contest, or I should say, goes to, this is the Eagles' second power play opportunity. They're 0 for 1 thus far. Jenkins with a punch pass back over to the far side. The shot and a save made. Hoyt Sorensen stepped up into that one. Good movement by the Eagles back and forth. I did not see the penalty, but there's a minute 29 remaining in it. And who we might have. They're not putting the numbers up on the board as they normally do, so it's hard to see who's in the box here right now. So off the face-off, the Eagles are able to keep it in. Over on the far side is Sorensen. That's Hoyt Sorensen. As he sets up on the dot over on the far side, Dawson Charles with the puck dancing. He's able to get it back over to Maddox. Maddox sidesteps one. The puck is poked free. Jenkins keeps it alive as Jenkins was hassled by Nolan Williams. Nolan Williams doing a terrific job on that PK. Williams is all over the ice. The puck pokes free. Here's a punch shot and a pad save as the puck comes all the way back out to center. 52 seconds remaining. Maddox Charles with some open ice. Creates it, takes a shot looking for that far side corner. And again, the puck rims around back over, and coming up and picking up that puck, Alex Warrett sends it the distance. As Warrett sets up behind Rickenbach's cage. Puck up ice, just beyond the reach of Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld's offsides. Chen tried to move the puck in. Puck is sent all the way back to the Eagles' end, and stepping out was Rickenbach from his cage. Rickenbach gives up a goal, shooting it from the near side. Puck is put in. What a play. Rickenbach came out, and number 29, Alex Warrett, we've talked about Warrett all game long, and Warrett battled with Rickenbach. Rickenbach was caught out there along the half boards, and he gives up a goal that he did not want to give up there. So Williams' goal from the half boards, Warrett's goal from the half boards. This time, Williams was out there delivering a check. He had a defenseman out there, but he kind of got stranded. And 2 goals thus far, and I know Rickenbach would like to have those back. As putting a shot on goal was number 14. That was Lucas Scott. Power play continues just momentarily. Now it's over as the Raiders are back to full strength. And with the puck, Scott sends it back up to the point. Chen's got it. Chen finds Scott. Scott looking cross ice, picked up, and the quick shot as that went off the stick of Landon Green. Landon Green, number 10 out there. And again, puck is held in, good pressure by the Eagles. Eagles put it back down, but it goes up and hits the netting there in the near side corner. We're at the 9:54 mark as the Raiders lead 2-1. What a goal by number 29. That was Alex Warrott, as Warrott sensed the moment, and he knew that Rickenbach could not get back in his cage. As Rickenbach gave that puck up, and he wasted no time. He didn't let another Eagles defenseman get back into the play, and he took that shot from the half boards and scores it. Ronan Hirschfeld puts it back down low. Maddox Charles with the no-look backhander. Hoyt takes his man Sorensen takes his man into the corner, and Lorenzo one more time works his way out, makes a heady pass. Sorensen's got it on his blade as he's got Bennick with him. The shot, Bennick right in tight. And holding things up there, a good defensive effort by number 5, Zeke Hedden, the freshman, as Zeke Hedden was tying up his man. The Raiders had a good opportunity there. We're at the 9:27 mark. We've got an ice make coming shortly as there's a lot of snow on the ice. That puck begins to bounce a little bit more. Harry Sorensen, 37, will take this face-off for the Raiders, going up against senior forward Andrew Jenkins. Jenkins wins that one, and the puck is moved back over to the near side half boards, and trudging up ice is Bohane. Bohane sends it back over to Jenkins. Jenkins tries to drive it to the cage, and Jenkins was able to juggle that puck seemingly down the slot, and Sparks answers. So Sparks has a 1-goal lead here as we approach the midpoint of this first contest of the year. Jenkins having a conversation there with Elijah Fisher. Fisher with Mackinnon on the right-hand side. Jack Mackinnon, who had some excellent playing time last year as a freshman. Puck is chopped at, and Fisher's able to keep it alive as he got a backhand on it. Into the corner, Jenkins has it as it's tipped up, as Sorensen is able to put it on the blade of working his way in as Nolan Williams again. Williams hits the break, works over the dot, takes the shot, and it gloved out of there. Rickenbach with a nifty save as Williams was looking for his second of the contest. The Raiders in their white jerseys, trimmed out in red here. Famous Raiders colors. And off the faceoff, Chen's got it. Chen back behind Rickenbach's cage, sets up. Osgood watches him. Warrott out there as well for the Raiders. The puck off the blade by Paletti. Paletti chases it down, but he's taken into the boards by Lorenzo. Paletti and Lorenzo in a 50-50 battle, and the loose puck is picked up, and the Raiders have it. The Raiders moving up ice. Osgood tries to work his way past Chen. He gets held up there and held on. Lucas Scott got back. Scott, from his shin pads, finds Chen. Chen with a snap pass all the way back up to the center ice. Puck is moved over to the right-hand side, and trying to work his way in was Jackson King. King forces his man into the corner. The Raiders looking for it. It got caught up in the official skate, and there peeling the puck away was the big number defenseman, Zach Lorenzo. Lorenzo winds his way through, up and over center ice. This time he sends it in, but unable to get it deep. Puck is hoisted back up as it got chipped up. Puck is chipped right back in. Packard looking for it into the Regis zone. Regis trying to work it up the half boards, and they're able to only get it up to the blue line. The shot from distance rejected by Sparks. And the puck this time moved back over to the near side. Chen get a stick on it, and forcing his way in was number 12. That was Alex Stelino. Stelino's got to peel off and get back on sides. Meanwhile, the Screaming Eagles with the puck. Puck moved over to the right-hand side, and the pass back up through center. Picked right back up by Landon Green. Green working his way in. Green on his off wing. The right-handed stick coming down that left-hand side. Chen's got to back away. But no, the puck is held up, and finally the Raiders are able to get it back out to center. Coming up with the puck is Sorensen. Sorensen dancing, comes down this near side, takes a shot, and a gut shot it is. As Rickenbach holds on there, gains the whistle. We're at the 6:54 mark. As the troops get off the bench here, we're going to have a break in the action. I like that. They don't just blow the whistle, or they don't have the buzzer. At the 8.5-minute mark, they let them play on till the first whistle after that. We're at the 6:54 mark. We're going to take a break here as the teams will head to their locker rooms, and we'll take a quick break, and we've got a Zam break. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. 2-1 Raiders over the Screaming Eagles. And welcome back to the second half of the second period here. It is 2-1 Raiders over the Eagles. This is Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. Glad to be able to bring you this first game as the puck is punched over onto the far side half wall. Battle for it there is number 6. That is Kornmesser. Puck comes up through the slot, and the Raiders keep the pressure on as they wind it around back behind the cage. Kornmesser takes his man into the corner. Sorensen working hard for the Raiders. Jenkins as well. Jenkins checked off the puck. Jenkins comes in and presses his man up against the boards, and the puck finally squirts free. This shot as it's blockered into the far side corner. Sorensen again, and this time Jenkins stands up Sorensen, and Jenkins has the puck again with a man up ahead of him. Sends a soft pass, tough to pick that one up, and the defenseman Cedar Regan has it. Regan taken off of it. Jenkins moves the puck back up to the point. Puck is moved back over to the near side and softly put in by the defenseman. As got to get our rosters here separated. And back to the live action. That shot goes wide. Puck comes back up, and chasing it back down is Jenkins. Jenkins, who's been all over the ice for the Eagles. You would expect that. The veteran goes into the corner and picks up the puck and sends a blind backhand feed back through the slot. Chen with a shot. That one from distance. That was Fisher, number 3. Chen's 4 on the far side. And these numbers, we'll get used to them here. As Jenkins glances over the shoulder, taps it up, and Fisher's got it. Fisher, well, almost lost the handle, but a nifty move, is able to put it along the half boards, and the puck is picked up one more time by Bohane. Bohane working hard over on the far side corner, has the puck tip free, and the shot by Jenkins. Again, Jenkins has been a one-man band out there. Finally, the puck comes out to center ice, and the Raiders are able to get a line change. Raiders with some good pressure moving in is Osgood. Good to see Osgood is back out there after taking a bit of a stinger on that shot. And one more time, Ronan Hirschfeld tries to work it into the zone. He gets upended as he lost the puck. Is a good defensive play. Nolan Williams again. Williams, who's had a good game, he's been noticeable as the blind pass through the middle. Williams tried to get a hand on that. Chen came up with it, and the puck is moved back up to the point, and a quick shot by Maddox Charles as that one was pushed aside there by Sparks. Sparks moving from side to side. Once again, Sparks has that state championship belt as he won it 5 months ago for the Raiders. This puck all the way goes in the distance at this time, and a little bit of a snow shower there as Osgood put one in on Rickenbach. Rickenbach was not going to take any chances this time. Rickenbach was going to hang on to that one. First game jitters for some of the team, but this is why you play this early season. It's a great opportunity to, work out the kinks, as these players have been effectively off the ice, for the better part of 5 months, haven't had a game since the state championship. So, and many of these players, obviously we're playing at a lower level than this top level. So it's a change of pace, and it's good to see so much young talent out there. Back to the live action as the Raiders trying to work the puck up the boards, and the puck is hoisted back up and out by Politi. That is Green. Green takes a shot. Politi's number 20. Green is 10. Sometimes tough to see those numbers, especially with a white band on it. And back to the live action. Puck is picked back by Warrott. Warrott again jamming at it as Regis looking for a 2-goal lead, unable to come up with it. And a pile up there as up down is Rickenbach. And Rickenbach took a pretty good shot down there. Perhaps we have a replay. Nope. It's in my contract. And Rickenbach is having a conversation with the official, and perhaps the official is saying, look, if you took a headshot, you got to go. And I think Rickenbach is trying to shake it off here. And he's back to his skates and ready to go. So Alex Warrott off the faceoff, battling, but the puck is hoisted back out to the Regis line. Lorenzo was able to move it up. Trying to hold it in there was Politi. Politi, a little pass that went off the skate of the official, and the puck is back on a Regis blade as that shot. Brennick took that shot, number 9. Puck comes back up, and Brennick is down low again, scooping up the puck. Brennick over on the edge of the circle, taps it back up to the point, held up there by Daly. Daly and Brennick. Brennick swings it back over to the near side. Lorenzo's got it. Lorenzo working back down into the corner on his backhand, tries to work it back down low. Packard got to it, and the puck over on the far side. Daly punches it back, but the puck is hoisted back out as it ricochets back to the Regis line. Icing is waved off as the Raiders with the long pass, and Osgood's got it. Osgood with Lorenzo with him, takes the shot, and it catches the iron just to the paddle side of Rickenbach. Rickenbach taking a swig of water, will do the same. And one more time, Anthony Otero will take the faceoff. Osgood lines up in the slot. Good look there at Cedar Regan. Cedar Regan in your foreground there, the big defenseman for the Raiders. And the puck into the corner. Picked back up by Chen, and Chen's got it on his blade. Chen finds Bohane on the half boards, and Jenkins streaking again. Jenkins attracts a crowd of 4, and the Raiders are able to snake that puck away and get it back out to center. Jenkins almost made his way through 4 of them. Jenkins again dips the shoulder as he turns it back over to the far side. Sauces one to Chen. Chen secures it, loses the handle momentarily, but keeps it along the boards. Jenkins battling. He's upended. Chen with the puck. Chen takes a check to battle. Puck back up to the point. Jamming right on the doorstep. Down in tight. And covering and holding. You have 2 ice makes. I think the players like the fresh ice, though. As the puck back into the corner, Raiders looking for it. It's jammed up and not out. As Hirschfeld takes a slapper from the left-hand point over on the far side. Donaldson has it. Donaldson winds it around back over to the near side. Stepping in is Hedden. Hedden, as he backs up, tries to hold the puck in. And one more time, trying to work it free is the defenseman over there, Lynch. Lynch, number 14, continuing to battle. Puck is picked up by Maddox Charles. Charles shot fanned on it as he just lost it. Ronan Hirschfeld over on the far side corner. Puck is punched back up to the line and put back into the near side corner. Maddox Charles looking for number 22 back down low as he has Sorensen with him. Tapped back up to the point, held up there by Hedden. Hedden back down low looking for the return feed. It goes to Maddox Charles. Charles delivered it back into the slot. And the Screaming Eagles keep the pressure on as this top line out there. Here's a shot just tipped in front. Maddox Charles, backhander, sends it back over to the far side as Sorensen was coming off the ice. Donaldson taps it back below. Williams sensing the moment. Clears the puck the distance as the buzzer sounds, signaling the end of 2 full periods. It is 2-1 Raiders over the Eagles. This is Manny Furtado. We'll be back momentarily for the 3rd and final period. Stay with us. And welcome back to the Ice Ranch for the third and final period of this first game of the Twisted Wrister. We've got the Raiders in their familiar colors as the puck is poked free. And here comes the Screaming Eagles with a pass right in front as Sutter had an opportunity as he was looking for a man down low. I believe that was Bohane trying to pick up those numbers here. His body spilled to the ice. No, that was Landon Green, I believe. So, Jimenez trying to work it onto the near side, in the near side half boards. One more time. Puck is picked up by Alex Warrett. Warrett is able to wind it around back over to the far side. Puck comes all the way back to the Eagles line as we've got that was going to be offsides as the Raiders have it again. Here's a shot as that one got caught up in the shin pads. Warrett again over on the far side. Warrett taken into the far side corner as he's pinned up against the boards and the puck squirts free. Move back over to the near side as it's picked up, and Scott had moved it back over. Scott calls for it again, can't get to it as Lorenzo was there standing guard. This one winds it away. That'll go for an icing call. So you can see the Raiders here. They've got a 2-1 lead. Head coach Terry Ott directing traffic out there. Ott's with his defensive pairs. He's got 3 defensemen, 3 out of 6 that saw some action last year. Lorenzo, Regan, and Kornmesser. Otherwise, he's got 3 new defensemen back up there. And the loose puck right on the side. What a save! And once again into the slot, a punch shot and a huge save as Rickenbach made a spread eagle save there as the gaping net was waiting, but unable to put the puck away was the Raiders as the Raiders came in and boy, they had that wide open and Rickenbach made a heck of a save. Anthony Otero off the faceoff. Sorensen chasing. The puck secured by the Screaming Eagles. Puck has moved over to the far side, but unable to keep his stick on it was was number 12. That was Bohane out there. And the loose puck right in front. Jenkins saves a goal there as it was free. Sauced back over to the near side. Dawson Charles tries to feed it in front, but a good defensive effort as Sam Wessel made another good defensive play. The loose puck as Dawson Charles tried to come up with that puck, and Jenkins is going to go to the box for a hooking call. Jenkins having a little commentary out there. That's okay. Working hard in this third period, so Regis gets their second power play of the game as Jenkins goes for a hook at the 14:54 mark. And so setting up to take the face-off, Alex Stellino. Stellino, number 12, has Osgood on one side and Nolan Williams on the other side, setting things up for you. You have number 19 out there. Trey Noyce is, and along with Zach Lorenzo. Lorenzo on the near side, Noyce on the far side. Noyce taps it back off the half boards and calls for it again. Noyce backing up, takes a shot at ricochets off the inboards, and finding a lane and able to send it the distance is Jack McKiddo. Good forecheck there as Maddox Charles with some speed, but Lorenzo breaks free. Lorenzo with body stay on side, and the big defenseman leading the charge puts it right in front, pokes free one more time, and with some speed, Nolan Williams gets back, tries to protect it there as Maddox Charles tried to pick his pocket. Charles working hard as on this forecheck and we had a 4-minute penalty on that. So I think maybe that extra commentary got Jenkins an extra 2 minutes. Meanwhile, Osgood has it poked off his stick And over on the far side, Alex Warrott taps it ahead, moves it back over to Drew Fate. Fate back pedaling, finds Warrott. Warrott, a tap pass, moves it back over to Osgood. Osgood on his off wing, and puck poked free, and here comes Jimenez. Jimenez brings it in. Jimenez takes the shot. Sparks makes a save. Sparks again comes up big and holds the 1-goal lead. Jimenez was all alone shorthanded. He goes to the backhand, and what a play by Sparks. Easton Sparks. Stellar play, keeps it a 1-goal game. Boy, what an opportunity for the Screaming Eagles. But Evan Jimenez unable to cash in on that one. And with over 2 minutes still remaining, the Raiders, if they can tack one on here and get a 2-goal lead here, that's what they're looking for. As working the puck back in over on the far side is Sam Wessel. Sam Wessel pinned up against the boards, and puck comes free, and it's offside. So the Raiders will have to set things up here just outside of the zone, outside of the Screaming Eagles zone. What end-to-end action we've had here. What an opportunity for the Screaming Eagles to tie this game up. But one more time, Easton Sparks shows why he won a state title last year. He was terrific in that game. And so the puck, Zach Lorenzo taps it back over to the far side. And it's held up there one more time. Trey Noyce moves it in. Puck bounces off the edge of the cage. Noyce can't hold the line. And Zach Lorenzo circles at the blue line. Puck bounces off the boards, and Screaming Eagles able to tap it out of the zone. Zach Lorenzo now down to 1:42 and counting. Will set things up. Lorenzo works his way out, sends a pass back over to the right-hand side. Did a good defensive effort there as Politti got his stick in the way. Politti tries to jam it up. Noyce has it. Noyce spinning at the right point. Moves it back over to the left-hand side. And the quick shot, that one goes wide of the stick side. Politti again tried to move the puck up, and it ricochets off a boot and out of play. We've got a whistle. 1:15 remaining in the power play. 2-1 Raiders over the Screaming Eagles here in this first game of the Twisted Wrister. Wouldn't be surprised to see either of these two teams in the championship game as they try and work their way through the field here. Good start to this. Stelino will take the faceoff. Hirschfeld lines up against him. And Screaming Eagles are able to get that one, send it the distance, and take another 20, 25 seconds off the clock, depending upon how the Raiders move out. Maddox Charles backpedaling. Lorenzo sends a pass. It misses the mark. Goes the distance. Icing is waved off. And picking up the puck, walking in is Alex Warrett as he was hustling in. Puck is poked free. Here we go. Maddox Charles. Maddox Charles with the puck on his blade. Maddox Charles scores! It is tied. 2-2. Maddox Charles walks in, and the shorthanded bid this time. Charles goes up top. Sparks shakes his head, and we got a tie game with 11:37 to go. Maddox Charles walks in down the left-hand side, and you see that little shimmy that he had. And Sparks got Sparks down to his pads, and he went up top. And Sparks skating from side to side. So if you're George Gwozdecki, you want nobody other than Maddox Charles on a breakaway, a shorthanded breakaway, to tie this game up. So at the 11:30 mark of this third period, Maddox Charles does what he's known to do and comes up big in the big moment. Let's catch you back up as the Raiders have 21 seconds to work with, as the quick shot is coming off the stick of Alex Warren on the far side of the cage. The puck is jammed in. Raiders have the lead one more time. Raiders respond as champions do, and that was Harry Sorensen. Harry Sorensen on the far side picks up that puck and he jams, takes that shot, and scores. What a play. No, you're tempting us. There we go. It is 3-2. So just like that, Sorensen takes the wind out of the Screaming Eagles' sails there. And mentally, that's tough. But Regis responds, and Regis only had about 15. They scored with about 15 seconds remaining in that power play. So they give up a shorthanded goal, but they get a power play goal. And the score is a one-goal game once again with 10:50 to go in this third period. Zach Lorenzo intercepts, has it poked off his stick. Jenkins on the move, finds a man over on the far side. That's Packard. Packard's pass back up high. Politti was there. And a whistle. I don't know. Was that offsides? What were they calling there? Jenkins was flying. They had a man on the far side, and the pass came up high. Connor Politti, the senior number 20, was stepping in. Seemingly would have had some daylight in front of him. And we'll do it again in front of Coach Terry Ott's bench. And the puck poked back over to Ronan. Ronan sends it back over the shot, and another save by Sparks. Sparks has come up big. That time he denied Hoyt Sorensen. You got Harry Sorensen on one side, Hoyt Sorensen on the other. Hirschfeld with the puck, Sends it the distance. That one will go icing. I think I've called him Feld the whole time. As Hirschfeld this time will step into up to the dot. And the puck bounced off the half boards. Muscled up and out as Hirschfeld was able to move it up to Maddox Charles. Taps it to himself over in the far side half boards. Takes a check from Osgood. Picks up the puck again and with some hands moves it into the corner. Puck is jammed up the boards. Held up there by Hedden. Back over to Maddox Charles. Maddox Charles with a toe drag move. But that is snuffed out. As a good defensive play. I think that was that Jack Daly? No, that was Jeremy Kornmesser. Number 6. He's seen Maddox Charles once or twice. And he knows that toe drag move. He didn't fall for it that time. So the Raiders, Sparks, little gloves with defenseman Jack Daly. Jack Daly, number 2, sets up in the slot as the puck is down, and Eagles have the puck. Pass into the middle, unable to. It's punched back out, and Osgood's got it. Osgood over on the far side as Osgood is taken out. No interference call. Osgood fights through the check, battles for the puck. Jenkins has it. Jenkins, quick outlet. Dawson Charles, cross ice feed. Chopped at. Boudreaux puts it into the far side corner. Pair of twos battling for it. Jack Daly. And a little punch shot from the near side. That was Dawson Charles. Dawson Charles getting a little shove there from Alex Stelino. They're about the same size out there. Both undersized. But that'll do them well. And off the face-off, the Raiders gain control and move it back through center. Tip it aside, and holding there is Rickenbach. He's going to hang on to this one. And so Rickenbach sets up. He's got those white pads, white glove. Over on the far side, Sparks has the Regis Jesuit, the RJ on him. And over on the far side, running out of room, but the puck is hoisted back up through center and picked up by Green. Green battling with Lorenzo. Lorenzo gets to it first, jams it up the boards. Ricochets back up, and nobody at the point for the Screaming Eagles. And the loose puck is picked up and moved in by Alex Warrett. Warrett moves it back behind the Eagles' cage on the far side. Worked up the half boards, held in there, and waiting for it there was number 9, Andrew Bennick. And Bennick with the puck. Slides one back over to the far side. Puck is picked back up by Fate. Fate puts it down low. Warrett's got it. Warrett is wedged off the puck, and it's moved back over to Jimenez on the far side. Jimenez, who had that glorious opportunity, sends one into the coach's into the boards there. You see George Gwozdecki giving directions there. And so the faceoff comes back deep into the Screaming Eagles' end. And battling for it over there on the far side half boards. Puck bounces up. Trying to come up with it was Packard. Puck comes back up to the line. Jamming it back down was the defenseman Cedar Regan. Regan can't hold the line, but he maintains control of the puck. Gets it to his D partner and moves it back over. Back up through center ice, just off the puck of Anthony Otero. Otero and giving it away, or Otero put it right in front. Sorensen was looking for his second of the game. And we've got a whistle as the net comes off the moorings. And so with 7:23, the Raiders with some good offensive pressure here on the Screaming Eagles. The Raiders look to take this first match. They've got 7:23 to hang on. But they're not sitting back on their heels. They're looking for more. Stellino again. Hirschfield matches him. Hirschfield is a left-handed stick. He'll try and win it back to the wall. And he does so into the corner. Stellino looking for it. Osgood's got it. Osgood trying to work it back in front. Osgood right into the slot. Shot scores! Osgood jamming away. He wouldn't give up, and the Raiders have a 2-goal lead. Osgood off of that, and he brought it right to the cage. Osgood wasn't going to give up on that, and he was on the near side, and the Regis bench erupts. Osgood makes it 4-2. Osgood scores here at the 7:14 mark, and that looked, you get an offensive zone face-off like that, and as I mentioned, they were looking for more, and Osgood just kept jamming away, and he finally got one to pop up and over Rickenbach. So a good effort, and by Osgood pays off. 2-goal lead, 7:02 remaining in this contest in the third period. Puck with Jenkins over on the far side as Osgood puts a shoulder into him, jars the puck free, and Jenkins delivers a good check. That was picked up. Liam Lynch took that as Lynch sends that one up and over. And the Regis bench, a lot of energy on that bench right now. You look back at that state playoffs and the Regis crowd, they were an extra man on the ice for Regis here. They always bring it with a good crowd as the puck is forced up and out of the zone. Screaming Eagles looking for it. Puck squirts free, and it's picked right back up. As coming away with it was Bennick, number 9. Valor comes up, Valor. Screaming Eagles, Sutter, his pass, never got up and out, and here comes Warrett. Warrett on his off wing, takes that shot, flies past the glove of Rickenbach. Warrett again looking for the loose change. Bennick was there as well. And This Regis squad has a lot of energy right now. Drew Fate over on the far side, can't control it. It's tough for anybody to control it and get really much room out there. Bennick puts it in, he goes for a line change. And the Screaming Eagles will set things up with Landon Green. Landon Green loses the handle, he'll retrieve it. Green with some pressure. Lorenzo picks up the puck. Swatted back over to the near side. Otero's got it. Otero walking in, and a gut save is made by Rickenbach. Rickenbach comes up big there, holding it to a 2-goal lead. We got 5:30 to go in this third period. The Raiders got on the, it was Jenkins that got the Screaming Eagles on the board first, but Williams answered right at the end of the first period. There was 19 seconds remaining in that. That was what a big goal going into the second period, and then Warwick gave the lead to the Raiders. Bodies stay on side, the pass over to the far side, and the little backhand feed by Fisher. I think he thought he had somebody sitting back behind him. Puck goes in deep. McKiddo's got it. McKiddo protecting it, moves it back over to the near side. And Jenkins one-hands it as he moves into the zone. Jenkins with a backhand feed, looking for his man, but he got tied up. That was Beauhain. That was Beauhain that was looking for that pass as Jenkins knew he had him, but Beauhain was tied up. Jenkins with the puck again on his backhand. Dawson Charles with a quick shot. Bodies tumble in front of Sparks as we've got some good action. You saw Dawson Charles there. Dawson Charles set up. That pass came to him, and you can tell he's got the skills. That shot, as he took it from going down to one knee on that. Easton Sparks has been terrific today, stopping some big plays, including a couple of breakaways. And we've got 4:33 to go in this contest as the Screaming Eagles need two. The puck is picked off, but Maddox Charles couldn't get the handle of that. He had a man back down low. He had Sorensen waiting for it. Good pressure by the Raiders. Osgood lays a check on to Maddox Charles. Maddox Charles with some patience holds on to it there. Taps it back. Chen, the defenseman. Up ice. Getting a stick on it there was number 22, Sorensen. But it comes back to the stick, and Sam Wessel, the defenseman, made some good plays today. And the puck squirts free, and here comes Warwick. Warwick with the man. He's got Osgood. Warwick with the shot, and that one goes wide. Warwick and Osgood breaking ahead of the pack there. What a play as Warwick really edged his man off of it positionally and took that puck away. Created that his own space, and Warwick almost gave the Raiders a 3-goal lead here late in this third period. 3:28 to go in this contest. Raiders look to stymie the Screaming Eagles. Puck over on the far side. Cedar Regan has it taken off his stick. Puck is fished back over, picked up as Packard's shot goes up and over. 3:10 to go, third period, 2-goal lead. Easton Sparks taps the posts. Looks back up at the scoreboard back behind him as he readies himself. The puck is down and a quick shot. Sparks makes another save with the pad. And a battle for it back behind the cage. The Raiders outnumber the Eagles and are able to take the puck away. The puck is moved back up through center into the Eagles zone, and Donaldson is chased off the puck, but coming up with it is Paletti. Paletti moves it over to the far side. And one more time, it's Packard with the puck. Packard will take one in and send it the distance. Sparks holds it there, taking any time off the clock there. Finally decides to hold on to it. As coming in was Connor Paletti, the senior. Little bit of love taps there. Paletti having a conversation with the referee. We've got a two-man crew out here today. And finally, Politi is going to go to the bench. So Jenkins directing traffic has Elijah Fisher sitting back behind him as Coach George Gwozdecki has pulled the goalie. Coming up with it is Mackinnon. Mackinnon holding on to the puck as he's hassled by Sorensen. And the Raiders are able to move the puck, send it out. Landon Green chases it down, but it goes for an icing call. The conventional wisdom anymore is to shoot the puck from distance and accept the icing call if you miss. So the Raiders, with a 2-goal lead, will look for any shot they can take. Andrew Jenkins, the right-handed stick, will take this face-off for the Screaming Eagles. And Jenkins ties up his man, and it's a loose puck battle, and Makido's got it. Mackinnon put it back down low. Mackinnon was trying to get the give and go, and here's the long shot. And this one again goes the distance, but it was tipped, so icing is waved off. And perhaps, and there was a late whistle there. Touch with the high stick is what it was. So the official was signaling that as he skated down that it had been touched, and so once Elijah Fisher touched it, the whistle is blown. So retreating back to his cage, Landon Rickenbach sets up. And the face-off into the corner is swept back to the half boards. Trying to poke it and keep it in there was number 6, Kornmesser. Osgood goes down. We're down to 1:59 to go in the contest. And the long pass back on the blade. Sorensen's got it. Sorensen makes a move, takes a shot. And I believe Sparks got a piece of that one. Back over to Jenkins. Jenkins with a quick shot. Sparks again, sprawling, makes the glove save. And to a little Leonard Skinnard in the background. Back up to the point. Puck is moved back over to the right-hand side. Here's the shot, diving in, sprawling, goal scored. 1:38 to go, the bouncing puck. Ronan Hirschfield took the shot from the right point, and it ricocheted, hit something, and we have a 1-goal game. We get another good look at it. There's the shot. Ronan Hirschfeld was in tight. He got a backhander on it. And that was Jackson King. I don't think I've called King's name the entire game. Jackson King took that shot from the right point. And so Hirschfeld makes it 4-3 with the goalie pulled. So Hirschfeld with 1:36 to go in the contest. Back to the live action as Rickenbach had to retreat back to his cage. Now he's going off the ice and picked off. And the long shot by the Raiders just goes wide. Zach Lorenzo had the empty net goal in his sights. Had an opportunity but couldn't cash in on that one. So the Screaming Eagles and Coach George Gwozdecki setting things up. He's got Jenkins at center. Hirschfield sitting right back behind. Hirschfield with the puck, moves it back up to the point. King with the shot. That one goes wide. Osgood over on the far side. Gets tied up by Jenkins, hustling back there. Back down low. Sorensen moves it back below the lines. Looking right into the slot, but the puck is punched up and it skips the blade of Eddie Chen. With 56 seconds to go, Jenkins tries to control Chen with the puck and an empty net sitting behind him. Sorensen circling. Sorensen with the puck, guides it back over to the near side, just beyond the reach of Rowan Hirschfield, but icing is waved off, and the Raiders put it up and into the netting. 42.1 seconds to goal, 1-goal game, and the Screaming Eagles have an offensive zone faceoff, and Coach George Gwozdecki will take his timeout now, and wisely so. So let's set the stage for you here as this game has been close. We had a 2-goal lead for about 6 minutes. And otherwise, it's been a one-goal game as Andrew Jenkins got the Screaming Eagles on the board in the first period at a 7:57 mark. Nolan Williams came back with a shot from the half boards that found its way into the cage with 19 seconds remaining in the first period. That made it 1-1. We only had one goal in that second period. And that was Regis's goal as Alex Warrett, number 29, scored to make it 2-1. Maddox Charles tied things up entering into the third period with a shorthanded goal, but it was answered quickly by Harry Sorensen with some remaining power play time to make it 3-2. And then Avery Osgood jamming the puck in on the near side, up and over. Rickenbach made it 4-2. And now Ronan Hirschfield made it 4-3. So Terry Ott's got the troops gathered around. They break for the action. We got 42.1 seconds to go. What a game. You wouldn't expect anything different between the Screaming Eagles and the Raiders. Empty net to my left and all the action to the right here. Ready to go as Jenkins lines up, and Jenkins wins that faceoff. Puck is quickly moved back over to the far side and into the corner. Dipping in is Sorensen. Sorensen can't control, but puck is held in. Sparks deflects the puck up and into the netting. So with 31.6 seconds to go in the contest, the Screaming Eagles keep a offensive zone faceoff, not giving the Raiders an opportunity to get an empty net goal. Another win off the faceoff. Chen's got the puck. Quickly moves it back over to Maddox Charles on the edge of the circle on the near side. The shot, and battling for it is Jenkins. Puts it right in front. Loose puck. The shot just goes up and over. The puck in the slot, trying to come up with it. And the puck escapes the zone. We're down to 13 seconds remaining. Chen with the puck. Moves it back over to the far side. Hirschfeld finds Jenkins. Jenkins back to Maddox Charles. The shot, a save. The second shot. No goal. No goal. How did he make that save? How did Easton Sparks save that goal? 2.5 seconds remaining. What a play! Seemingly the net was wide open. Sparks leans over, makes the save. Valor thought it was a goal, perhaps, but Sparks with the glove makes the save. What a save! 2.5 seconds to go. You can't ask for anything better than that. And Andrew Jenkins takes a penalty out of some frustration. What a play by Easton Sparks. I don't know how Easton Sparks made that save, but he was diving. He obviously got his glove on it, but I thought the puck was free after that. Apparently not. Sparks makes the save, and with a swagger skates from side to side as Jenkins goes to the box for the final 2.5 seconds in this contest. And Coach Gwozdecki having a conversation with the official. And we're ready to go for the final 2.5 seconds. And off the face-off, the puck. And there it is. The Raiders win the first contest of the season, defeating the Screaming Eagles 4-3. What an entertaining game, as the game-winning goal came in that third period. And that came, Osgood scores that goal. So Avery Osgood, who went down earlier, and the officials sending a couple of players off the ice. So the emotions run high, whether it is a state championship or the first game of the season here between the Raiders and the Screaming Eagles. What an entertaining game. Terrific game. So thank you, Mike Shaw. This is Manny Furtado. Glad to get to see this game and bring it to you. Thank you, and have a good evening. Good night.